What's up, people? And buongiorno, because this band is from Italy, particularly from an island known as Sicily. Yes, the home of mafia, or at least so many mafia stories. Anyhow, this is not a mafia album, this is black metal from Italy. Founded in 2013, this band has been quite an active one. More than half a dozen releases so far, split EPs and whatnot. And now it's time for the debut album. This came already actually in 2017, late 2017. But as it seems to be the case in so often with smaller bands and smaller labels, we got this CD just in early 2018, maybe a couple of months ago. But really busy and all that stuff. Now it's time to take a look what this CD is all about. So let's take a look how this CD unfolds, so to speak. First of all, here's the CD. As you can see, this is done with Italian text. The title, I guess, is Latin. Semper ad Mortem Cogitantes. That's my best way to do Latin. As you can see, just a simple booklet with the lyrics, which I guess are in Italian as well. Then there is this CD inlay. I don't know if it makes much sense to show it to you, but as it is a habit on this channel, we'll do it right away. So even more text, which is getting a little bit hard to read on the screen here. And this is the back side of the inlay, so track list and all that stuff. Now, Malauriu is an interesting case in so many ways. First of all, it's not a typical black metal release, yet it has a lot of typical black metal elements. The thing is, this is an album featuring so very much various ideas from various sources that it's kind of hard to pinpoint or label it with just one sticker and go with it. More than that, this is kind of a black metal that combines melodic ideas, kind of a haunting horror movie like keyboards, death metal riffs, and then some quality 1990s Nordic black metal vibe. So all in all, lots of different stuff which is not so simply compatible with each other, and that makes this a little bit troublesome to fully enjoy, because the thing is that while this album has quite nice ideas here and there, they are not too many. But on the contrary, there are quite many ideas and compositions which are just quite mediocre. Now, I don't have a problem when death metal and black metal are put together, which is so often done in a nice way. But this is not one of those albums which is just, doing it very well. The thing is that it seems like this band is not very aware whether it should do this or that, or which way it should go with this particular piece of a release. Now the thing is, while at some points this kind of feels very atmospheric and kind of a feely atmospheric black metal that is not so much into brutality and violence and rawness, at some points they kind of lose the track of that, and then there are these parts which just feel like I should be rewinding, fast forwarding rather, these parts, and it kind of manages to sound a little bit boring. However, this is not, as I said, this is not full of mediocrity, but rather more like 1/3 of goodness and 2/3 of that more mediocre stuff, or let's say not as good stuff as it could be. And on top of that, because the vocals are in Italian, it takes a little bit time to get used to. I am not a big fan of this way, not that I'm slandering Italian language, but the vocals here are not one of the strong suits on this one. Rather, they are more like a kind of a powerless kind of a shrieky kind of stuff, which in my opinion could have been a lot better, maybe with better vocalist, or the vocalist being kind of a more vocal, more aggressive, more raw, or vampiric, I don't know. But like I said, it's not a bad album, it just kind of lacks the finishing touch. And considering that this band has already been doing quite a few albums for quite a few years, this still seems a little bit rawish, kind of a demo-ish version. But then again, who knows? It's their first album. Who knows what they are capable of doing in yet another few years. This one, I'm kinda undecided. Kinda hard to recommend, but if you feel like going for atypical black metal because you think you have seen and heard it all before, why don't you give Malauriu a go, and who knows, maybe you'll like it more than I do. It's not a bad one, but not getting the cigar. Anyway, this is my opinion about Malauriu. See you soon with another review. Rauta out. Bye bye.